All right, so obviously the final obligation is using these tools properly. If they're not doing anything for you, you've only accomplished about half the battle. So we're gonna take these tools and we're gonna put them to work. We do that in 3 different ways. The first is we're gonna use them to increase our assets. We wanna have as many streams of income as possible. We want to invest in assets that produce revenue every month, which exceeds the cost of the money that we're borrowing. The second objective is to use these tools to rapidly eliminate our liabilities. As you've seen in all of our videos, we can take these and turn the banks against each other in order to accelerate not just the elimination of the debts, but rapidly increase the cash flow because we no longer have those minimum payment obligations. And simultaneously, we're eliminating the vast majority of the interest costs on most debts. If you look at the total interest that you're going to spend on your home loans and on your non-mortgage related debts over the course of your lifetime, we're talking tens, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars. And if you want to invest in real estate, that number can even grow beyond $1 million. So to be able to save 50, 60, even as much as 80% of the interest costs that you would otherwise pay can be the difference between unnecessarily giving the bank hundreds of thousands of dollars or keeping it for yourself. The final reason that we get these debt weapons is to stockpile our emergency reserves. When you put money aside in traditional bank accounts, the bank is using that money to create wealth, and instead, you're having to go to work to create wealth. Let's try and create as many little financial foot soldiers on the ground working for you so that they can be doing, your dollars can be doing the work for you. You realize that money works 24 hours a day. You cannot. So the more you can have your money actually doing the heavy lifting for you, the further you can get. So again, we're using these debt weapons to increase our assets, we're using them to eliminate our liabilities, and we're using them to stockpile emergency reserves for safety purposes. Make sure that you're out there taking action on the value of gaining access to new capital that you otherwise wouldn't have. Those of us that are doing that have a tremendous advantage over people who aren't doing it. And keep in mind, we keep saying it over and over again, there is a recession coming. And if you are collecting and stockpiling this capital, you will be one of the few people who can take advantage of the opportunities that come during that time. If you're not, you'll be left behind. If you haven't done so already, make sure you get your free coaching session. We'll put the link in the description below. I'm curious to know what types of capital accounts you've been relying on to create wealth. So make sure you put some comments on that as well. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to the channel. And if you want to see more content like this, if you want us to continue to elaborate on various types of debt weapon capital accounts, make sure you hit that like button as well. Guys, we'll see you on the next video. Thank you so much for checking us out. Until then, make it a great day and take care.